Hello, good morning, my dear students. So today again we are having chemistry class. So today we will be doing change of state. Last class we had done effects of heat on matter, like expansion, first one, and another one was change of state, a chemical change. So today we will do change of state. So we studied that upon heating, the moment of particles of matter increases. Clear? When we heat the particles of matter, clear? So it will increase. So when we heat a solid for a long period of time, the following changes occurs. So when we heat solid for a long period of time, there is some changes. Clear? And what are these changes? Let us see. First one is molecules start moving very fast. So when we heat the solid for a long period of time, molecules start moving very fast. Clear? And the second one, the intermolecular force of attraction decrease and the intermolecular space increases. Now just see, don't get confused with this one. The intermolecular force of attraction will decrease when we heat the particles of matter. Clear? Solid particles of matter, when we heat, the intermolecular force of attraction will decrease and the intermolecular space will increase. Clear? See. Clear? Intermolecular force of attraction will decrease and intermolecular space will increase. So that is the second characteristic features. Third one is the kinetic energy of the molecules increases. The kinetic energy of the molecules increases. So these are some of the what you call it changes that occur when we heat the particles of solid. Clear? Now the matter changes its state from solid to liquid. Solid to liquid. How matter changes? Clear? From solid to liquid. On application of heat, matter changes its state from solid to liquid and liquid to gas. Now see, when we apply heat, clear, or on the application of heat, matter changes its state from solid state to liquid state and liquid state to gaseous state. Clear? Similarly, on removing heat, when we remove or on cooling or on removing heat, that is on reducing temperature, matter changes from gas to liquid and from liquid to solid. Clear? So this is vice versa. Clear? So first of all, when we heat the solid, it will change into liquid, and the liquid is further changes into gases. And on cooling, clear, what will happen? Gases will convert into liquid and the liquid will convert into solid. So this is a vice versa process. Clear? Now it is given there ice. Clear? It is the solid. When we melt, clear, ice, when it melts, it becomes water. Clear? And water is a liquid. Clear? And then water on evaporation or on heating, what will happen? It will change into water vapor, and water vapor is the gas. Clear? And in the opposite way, it has become just opposite. Just see, water vapor on condensation, what will happen? It will change into liquid. Clear? Water. Clear? And then water on further freezing, what will happen? It will change into solid. That means it becomes ice. Clear? So this is the reversible process. Clear? So this is the reversible process. So there is an experiment 3.9. I'll just explain you this one. Uh, to show the conversion of the states of matter and study their properties. What are the materials? Look at there. Ice cubes, a beaker, a bowl, a Bunsen burner, a tripod stand, and a wire gauge. These are the materials required. And how to do it? First of all, you'll have to place 5 to 6 pieces of ice cubes in a bowl. Clear? Then you'll have to note down the shape and the space that they have occupied. Clear? And then third one, uh, let them stay at room temperature. Clear? We can keep them at room temperature for half an hour, and then you will observe, clear, that they have melted and become water. Yeah. Then another one, transfer this water in a beaker. Clear? After melting, you can transfer them in a beaker. What do you observe? The water takes the shape of the beaker. Clear? Water will take the shape of the beaker. However, its volume remains the same. Clear? But they can change the shape of the container, whereas the volume remains same. Heat the beaker by placing it on a Bunsen burner. Now you can heat. What will happen? Set up your apparatus, clear, in the tripod stand. Then as the water boils, it starts evaporating, clear, as water vapor. Then we see it in the form of steam. Clear? After evaporating, we see that in the form of vapor. Then the water vapor scatters and occupies all the space available, so they can they can occupy space as much as possible. Clear? Then what will happen on thus the shape and volume of vapor both get changed. That means neither they have this one the volume, fixed volume, nor they have the fixed shape. Clear? So conclusion, what is the conclusion? Solids, they have a definite shape and a definite volume. Clear? On the application of heat, solid melts into liquid in the form of water, and the liquids do not have a definite shape. Clear? But it has a definite volume. So on application of heat, liquid evaporates, clear, in the form of water vapor, and the gases neither have a definite shape nor a definite volume. So this is the experiment to prove the conversion of the states of matter and study their properties. Clear? So now in the above activity, when we heat ice, ice means solid, changes into water, and that is the liquid. Clear? And on heating water, it changes into steam, that means it is the gas. Clear? Now there is another cohesive force affects the melting and boiling point of substances. Now cohesive force affects the melting and the boiling point of the substances. The stronger the cohesive force between the particles, the higher the melting and the boiling point of substances. If the cohesive force is strong between the particles, then what will happen? It will become the higher the melting point and the boiling point of the substance. So change of state involves various processes. Yeah, change of states involves various steps. Now melting. What is melting? The process by which solid substances change into liquid on heating is called melting. Clear? The process of changing solid substances, clear, into liquid on heating, that is known as melting. Clear? The temperature at which a solid changes into liquid, that is known as what? Melting point. So different solids have a different melting points. Different solids have different melting points. Now another one is evaporation, the process by which liquid substances changes into gas on application of heat. Here, on application of heat, that is known as what? evaporation, and the liquid starts to boil at a particular temperature. That starts boiling at a particular temperature. For that liquid, the temperature is called the boiling point. Clear? And another one is condensation. Matter changes its state from gas form to liquid form. From gas to liquid. Clear? Form, that is on cooling and a reduction of temperature. So that is known as condensation. So the phenomenon is also known as liquefaction. Clear? That phenomenon is also known as liquefaction. So the temperature at which a substance in gaseous form changes into liquid form, that is known as what? Condensation point. Clear? So these are the three, what you call it, states involves the various processes. They are melting point, evaporation, clear, boiling point, and condensation, that is also known as what? Liquefaction, clear, and then the condensation point, clear. So we will do this much part today. Okay, thank you.